We're still in an ongoing battle against COVID 19. Unlike the past year, though, slowly we have adjusted to what we call the new normal. We meet people through online calls, buy our groceries through an app and have them delivered directly to our doorsteps, and we work in the comforts of our very own homes. And this also applies to businesses. The start of the outbreak made a huge impact on the economy, and to keep businesses afloat, they have to follow the trend and integrate online as well. But this year of 2022 could be the most uncertain yet. Much like playing chess, creating a strategic plan for a business is hard work, and if you don't have one, you'll lose. Now, if you want to open up a business or maybe upgrade the one that you have now, then keep watching this video because we'll be talking about the 3 business ideas that will succeed in 2022. Welcome to Empire Investing, where we'll be sharing the latest in stock market news, technology, and innovative investment strategies for aspiring millionaires and billionaires. If this is your first time watching our channel, please do consider subscribing to see more videos just like this. And let's get started. Before we get to the 3 business ideas, let's rewind back 15 centuries ago to what society looked like in those days. In the beginning of the Middle Ages, people were divided into 3 classes: the noble, the clergy, and the peasants, in order to have a general equilibrium. Back then, it was commonplace for people to be divided into these classes. So if you were born into a noble family, you'd remain a noble for the rest of your life and enjoy the benefits of being a noble. If you were born into a peasant family, you'd live the rest of your life as a peasant. Because of this division, it was hard for the peasants to climb up the ranks and become nobles themselves. If you were born into the lower ranks, you'd basically be stuck there forever. In those times, the social class into which you were born determined your status for the remainder of your life. But society has changed ever since then. Even if you have no money to begin with, you can easily gain money and climb up the social ladder. And that's the case with most millionaires now. In a 2019 study published by WealthX, around 68% of millionaires with a net worth of $30 million or more are self-made. And to add to that, a second study by Fidelity Investments found that 88% of all millionaires did not inherit any wealth and are self-made. Gone are the days where status is of importance. We're not living in the Middle Ages anymore, where assets such as land and gold play a huge part in why they're rich. In this day and age, what's more valuable than all of that is information. The people with the best knowledge and the correct information will always stay on top. Knowledge gained is power, and what people do with that knowledge is what determines their success. Despite the pandemic or other global crises, you will always find that some people have profited huge amounts of money, and that's mainly because they have better information than the rest of the world, which is what we'll be discussing next. The information that these people have is something that's not given to them on a plate. They spent thousands of hours researching and obtaining unbiased information that will answer the question, why do people buy? For businesses to succeed, it has to meet the demands of the people. The reason people buy is to solve a problem or, at its very core, to fulfill a desire or need. If you're starving, you need to eat. What do you buy? Food. If you're out there for the weekend and want to keep your pets alive and healthy, hire a pet sitter. The desire of people to make their lives easier and solve their daily problems are too many to mention, but that's the basic understanding of business, to fulfill their customers' needs. Aside from learning why people buy, you have to understand the principle of supply and demand. Supply is what you want to sell for at a given time and price, while demand is what people are willing to buy at a given time and price. For example, if you want to sell cupcakes for $15, you are on the supply side. The people who want to buy your cupcakes are on the demand side. So word gets out and your cupcakes are getting famous. So you need to make sure to meet the demands. Since there is a huge demand for your cupcakes and you want to maximize your profits, you increase the price to $30. After the increase, not a lot of people want to buy anymore because they think it's overpriced. Because of this, the demand for your cupcakes goes down. Generally, when demand for a product increases, so does the price. However, when this happens, the demand goes down. That's where the law of supply and demand comes in. Businesses are looking to find the sweet spot where there's a balance between their supply and the customer's demand, which rarely happens. And just like what we talked about earlier, the answer to finding that sweet spot isn't given instantly. Before creating a product for people to buy, they spend hours and hours planning and creating their strategy to understand the perfect price for their products and still have the right amount of demand to match it. Having a basic understanding of this law will help you in your business this year 2022. Now, speaking of your business this 2022, here are our 3 business ideas that will succeed this year. Business idea number 1: logistics and delivery services. In a 2020 report by Valuett's Report, they predicted that the logistics market will reach $12.2 trillion this year, and it's only getting bigger. According to Applied Market Research, it is projected to reach approximately $13 trillion in 2027. The logistics market has been there even before the pandemic started. However, as more and more people don't want to go outside and risk getting infected, they now rely on shopping online. People have grown accustomed to online shopping and have found that it's much more convenient than driving to the nearest mall and going directly to the store. With just one click, the products are purchased and are ready to be delivered right to their doorstep. That's where you come in. Since the demand for delivery services has become high and clients need to get their products delivered to their customers, you can create a business that will deliver the goods people bought online for a price. But you have to be ready for competition and know your customer. Is it going to be a delivery from business to customer, B2C, or business to business, B2B? Not only that, you will have to find ways to innovate. Check out Starship's delivery robots. They created the first autonomous delivery robots that now operates in the UK and the United States. People don't need to worry about the people delivering their food because it's inside a machine. That doesn't mean you have to create a robot delivery service, however. Instead of being a regular delivery business, create something that people look out for during this time. Cleanliness. Aside from fast delivery, make safety and cleanliness your top priority. Business idea number 2: health and hygiene services. Speaking of safety and cleanliness, almost every business nowadays has these two as their main selling points. In restaurants, there are social distancing markers in place and signs that say that their tables and chairs are sanitized, which are mostly maintained by their staff, which is kind of an added work for them. By creating your cleaning and sanitizing business, you save the restaurants and other businesses the time and effort to sanitize and maintain it for them. Just keep in mind that before you start this kind of business, they are not just trying to be clean for the customers they have, but also for new clients and tourists. Business idea number 3: online marketing agency. As businesses transition online, they are now looking for people who can market their products to generate sales through campaigns and other strategies on social media platforms or social media marketing agencies. Compared to other industries, this business idea has fierce competition and has popped up left and right ready to cater to an online business. However, this industry has a huge potential and it doesn't take too much investment to get started. Marketing is the future of business to grow, and if you want to start your agency, now's the best time to invest in yourself and learn the right skills. There are tons of available resources online that will teach you marketing tools that will elevate your knowledge in social media and marketing. That's all for today. Are you interested in creating your business in 2022? Join the discussion in the comments below and share your other business ideas that you think will be successful this year. If you enjoyed this video and found value in it, please click the like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.